Hello and welcome to a short video covering the Ring of Death nerf. Whenever you're ready, grab your cup of tea, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Recently, the Ring of Death was changed to give you a sort of extra life without draining your adrenaline before your Sign of Life procced, with the only downside being a somewhat minimal bleed that would slowly increase in damage over the period of 3 minutes and then clear. The Ring's effect will still work on bosses with high single hit damage and soft instant kill mechanics if you end up dying, except now your Sign of Life will proc before the Ring of Death, draining your adrenaline completely just like the way you used to sign before the Death rework. Additionally, the Ring of Death's bleed mechanic will now last permanently until you either kill the boss, die, or return to a safe area, and will start at 20% of the damage of the killing blow against your character. Or if killed by a soft instant kill mechanic like the ones at Telos, you'll start at 2000 damage, which is basically a death sentence only seconds after the bleed starts, depending on where you're at in the kill and what on raid you're doing. It's worth noting that you're still able to reduce incoming damage by using the Animate Dead spell and some magic tank armor, which will help you survive from the bleed for longer, but even though that is the case, the bleed is so incredibly high that you're going to struggle to out-eat it depending on which boss you're doing. Another thing that has remained the same is that if you switch or de-equip the Ring of Death, you still take triple the bleed damage, which could cause a simple ring switch to be the end of you. It is also no longer possible to reset the Ring of Death's cooldown in between boss phase changes at, for example, Virago. While the Ring of Death was overpowered to a point where you could choose bosses a little too easily, I do think this change was a bit too harsh. I, for one, will no longer be using my Ring of Death pretty much anywhere, and I would almost say that I prefer the money-saving effect over this one despite the death cost reduction. Props to Jagex for nerfing the effect and not leaving it in the game for a year and then suddenly deleting it from the meta, and rip to the players that just bought the Ring of Death. Thank you for watching this merely 2-minute long video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.